clatter of forks froze midair when my mother stood up at the holiday table, eyes sharp, smile tight, and said loud enough for everyone to hear, "If you're going to keep depending on this family, you should leave. Today." The room went silent. Heat rushed to my face. My aunt stared at her plate. My cousin coughed. And in that second, something inside me snapped, not into rage, but into resolve. I nodded once, folded my napkin, and quietly stood up. I didn't argue. I didn't cry. I walked to my room while the smell of roasted turkey chased me down the hall, and I packed a backpack with only what I could carry. Clothes, my laptop, the envelope I'd hidden under my mattress for months, my offer letter, unsigned but very real. When I walked past the dining room again, my mom didn't look at me. No one stopped me. The door clicked shut behind me like a gavel. The cold outside bit hard, but the quiet was louder. I slept on a friend's couch that night, staring at the ceiling, replaying every time I'd been told I was lucky to have a roof, every joke about my little projects, every reminder that gratitude meant obedience. By morning, I had signed the offer letter and emailed it back. I didn't tell anyone. The weeks that followed were lean and electric. I took the job 2 cities away, rented a room with peeling paint, and learned how to stretch groceries in confidence at the same time. I worked early, stayed late, and asked questions like my future depended on it, because it did. I built systems no one else wanted to touch, fixed problems that had been ignored, and listened more than I spoke. When my name started popping up in meetings, I kept my head down and my standards high. At home, silence became my shield. I muted the family group chat. I sent birthday texts without explanations. I let the space do its work. Months passed. Then one Friday afternoon, my manager called me into her office and slid a document across the desk. A promotion, a real one, the kind with responsibility, trust, and a number that made my hands tremble. I thanked her, walked out steady, and sat in my car until the shaking stopped. I didn't announce anything. I didn't post. I kept building. I saved. I learned. When the holidays rolled around again, I received an invitation like a peace offering, polite, vague, careful. I accepted. The lunch table looked the same. The turkey was a little drier. The smiles a little softer. My mother hugged me for the first time in years, her grip hesitant, her eyes searching my face like a map she'd forgotten how to read. Halfway through the meal, my uncle asked what I'd been up to. I answered simply, working. Then my cousin mentioned a problem at his company, the same kind I'd solved all year. I asked a few questions. The table leaned in. My mother cleared her throat. "Your aunt said you're doing well." It wasn't an apology. It was an opening. After dessert, I stood up, the same spot, the same room. My voice didn't shake. Last year, I was told to leave and stop depending on the family. I did. I paused, letting the memories sit between us. I learned how to depend on myself. I didn't list numbers. I didn't shame anyone. I thanked them for the lesson, even if it had been unkind. Then I took my coat. As I reached the door, my mother spoke, softer this time. "Stay. We can talk." I turned back, smiled, and shook my head. Not today. Outside, the air was crisp and clean. I walked to my car with a lightness I hadn't known before. Revenge isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet consistency, showing up for yourself when no one else does. Sometimes it's leaving with dignity and returning only when you no longer need permission.